but overall feeling like I'm in a good place mentally. There's a lot of positives to take from the series. A lot of ways I feel like I've grown already and will grow. So, yeah.
Doc mentioned that he felt like playing against Steph and Clay and watching them and the way they move and all that was super educational, beneficial for you. How did you come out of that series in terms of watching them and learning the way they play and
Yeah.
how they move and all that?
I mean, yeah, you can't help it. I always get questions about like JJ and stuff. And early in the year, people would ask, what's he taught you? And I still get them. But I always said, even from just guarding him in practice or whatever, you learn, you pick up things just from guarding him, not even him telling you. So the same applies guarding Clay and Steph. Those guys are, the best of the best. And I'm chasing them around for 6 games in a row. And you're going to find things here and there that they do that works. So, I mean, it's the same thing. They taught me a lot. I owe them a little bit, I guess, So thank you guys. But, yeah.
Anything specific that you learned that you would like want to implement into your game maybe?
Just how they just take what the defense gives them. I mean, Steph and Clay on the perimeter get more attention than probably anybody in the league just because you, have to run them off the line. So how they – one, not only get open and find their looks from 3 is incredible. How many 3s Steph does get off with the defense that's played against him. But also, when guys are taking that away, how they take what you give them. They don't fight you. They just, if you're top blocking, they know how to cut and move and find their way back to the 3 if they don't get that. So it's, there's a lot to take from it, but mostly just taking what defenses give you.
I'm sure it's pretty just a while to have, your rookie experience and joining the NBA, but to be traded mid-season and then join a team, fight to make the playoffs. Just kind of reflect on what it was all like for you.
Yeah, it was like a blur there for a little while, but I can honestly say I didn't ever take anything for granted this year, which is one thing I'm proud of. I kind of pray on that every day. I don't ever want to be not be present for anything. That's my biggest fear. I want to, experience everything, appreciate it, acknowledge it, and I honestly feel like I did that this year. But yeah, I think anything that happens from this point forward, I'll be able to take in stride because so much. I had to move my life overnight across the country and join a new team, create a new role, as a rookie, when you're still trying to figure yourself out, and then, a lot changed. So I feel like it's been an incredible learning experience for me, life experience as a man. Forget about basketball, but as a man. So, yeah.
You discussed, in the moment, how difficult that was to uproot everything from Philly to LA to move. But how much of a blessing was it ended up being with the opportunity to be here to start in a playoff team?
Yeah, if you would have told me that I would be starting on a playoff team and we would have taken Golden State to, 6 games and my job was going to be to guard Steph Curry, a year ago, I'd have been like, dude, come on. It's just crazy. So everything happens for a reason. I'm glad I'm here. It's an incredible opportunity for me, not only this year, but I think in the future, the next coming years. So I can't really put it into words. It's invaluable. Obviously, getting put into the situation and having the coach's trust, and it's been great.
You talk about not taking anything for granted. Did you have a moment this season where you were like, holy crap, sort of moment, with the team, with the playoffs, with Minnesota, when you clinched this?
In terms of
In
what?
a good way, in a good way.
Oh damn,
Like this is where I'm at, sort of.
I don't know. I tried to. Anytime I would get I tried to do that as often as possible. So my favorite player growing up was Derrick Rose, and second game with the Clippers, we're in Minnesota playing, the Wolves, and you're like, wow, I just got traded. My life's a blur. It's a mess right now. I'm confused, but I'm playing basketball with the guy I grew up idolizing. So it's you can always find a little silver lining like that. I tried to do that as much as possible, and yeah.
Does that help keep you sort of grounded in all this, or sort of?
I've never been sick in the summertime. Uh, yeah, it has to keep you grounded. I think there's, there's you can, if you have that mindset, like gratitude, and you don't take things for granted, you find yourself complaining a whole lot less. Or if you do complain, it's easier to, kind of correct yourself. Like, dude, come on, you're playing the sport you love, you're healthy, your family's healthy. Like, there's a lot of everything's relative. There's a lot of other bigger issues, you could be dealing with that, a lot of other people are dealing with and would love to have your problem. So that's kind of my mindset. Never try to complain.
Does that perspective really kind of fit with the culture of this group?
Yeah, I mean, everybody, just the fighting standpoint, everybody fights. Nobody goes away. It's just who we are.
How do you bottle that and carry it the next year when there's inevitably going to be new faces?
Yeah, I think for the most part, though, you're going to have a lot of the same. I mean, you'll have some of the same faces in the locker room who've seen it. It's just a matter of holding ourselves accountable, to carry that culture over, get the new guys integrated into that culture, what it looks like, what it means. And it'll be, I don't see it being too much of a problem. I'm not saying it'll be easy by any stretch of the word, because it's hard to, in the NBA to have a culture like this and carry it over from year to year. But I think if it starts in the locker room, we hold ourselves accountable. Not only the new guys, but continuing to hold each other who were a part of this team to the same standard as this year, I think we'll be in good shape.
How much do you look forward to? I mean, there's a big summer, obviously, in terms of you guys taking the next step. How important is keeping the guys you have and then, maybe adding a big piece and taking that next step?
I mean, it's the NBA, it's the business of it. That's everybody's goal. You want to try to improve and start internally, and improve what you have, and obviously try to add something if you see it beneficial. So I'm not in the front office, and I know that's my perspective. I can't control what they do. I can't control anybody but me, and I'm taking the initiative to know I have to be better, even if it's just 1 or 2% better. I know it has to be better, and I know I have a lot in me to give. So that's my perspective. I'm worried about me trying to get better. Whatever we do as a team, organizationally, who we move forward with in signing or whatever, I know they'll make the right decisions. I trust our front office, and but me, I got to worry about me and what I can do to help us be better.
You and Shea had a unique season together, rookie starting backcourt on a 48-win team. You connect on that play in Game 2. Do you envision yourself as the starting kind of future backcourt of this team for years to come?
I mean, ideally, yeah. I mean, I love playing with Shea. I hope he likes playing with me. I think he does. And I think there's a lot of room for us to grow. I don't even know how many. That'd be interesting to know how many games I played here with him, but 30 something. That's not even a half an NBA season. And I feel like we have a good relationship and a lot of room to grow. So.
Do you take him off immediately, or are you going to go?
I'll be here for like a week. I got a couple things to clear up, meet with, I'm trying to figure all this out as we go. I have no idea what an NBA offseason looks like. So I guess I'll be here for like a week and meet, and then I'll be in Kansas City. So. Yep.
What's the support from Kansas City been like throughout this?
It's been great. Been pretty cool to kind of, see and hear things going on back home about, I don't know, it's pretty cool. I'm excited. I'm going to have a camp back home and in Wichita this summer. So be able to kind of go back and show a little love, back. So it's been cool. Definitely felt the love from them, though.
Curious, I don't know if you touched on this before, but your that shirt campaign, you had the Never Cheated one, I believe.
Yeah.
How did that start? Where did that slogan there come from?
So one of my best friends, I've been lucky to have good people around me and to lean on. And one of my best friends, I was going through like a little rough patch in college, like just kind of in a rut. He texted me. He just said, "Hey man, you know yourself. You grind, and you do things the right way. You never cheated yourself. I have it at it's in my background on my phone. He said, you know what you got coming, keep working. You never cheated. Just simple as that. And it just stuck with me as like, yeah, I didn't, I feel like I do things the right way. I always work hard. I don't cut corners. Good things come to people who do things the right way. So that's kind of how it stuck with me. I feel like I embody that. I feel like it represents me well. So it's kind of just my thing I've kind of ran with.
You had points in the season you have to look back at that and remind yourself of that.
Yeah, I think that's why I keep it as my screensaver. Just seeing you've never cheated, It's just, kind of reassuring, like, you're doing things the right way. You're where you're supposed to be. There's ups and downs. You're going to go through roots. You're going to go through highs. You just can never waver. That's kind of what it means to me, just doing things the right way all the time and knowing that, good things will find you in return for doing that.